Chapter 10. Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes his father rejoice, but a foolish son is the grief of his mother. The treasures gained by wickedness will be of no benefit, but righteousness is what rescues from death. Jehovah will not cause the righteous one to go hungry, but he will deny the wicked what they crave. Idle hands will cause poverty, but diligent hands bring riches. The son acting with insight gathers the crop in summer, but the son acting shamefully is fast asleep during the harvest. Blessings are on the head of the righteous one, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. The memory of the righteous one is due for a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. The wise-hearted person will accept instructions, but the one speaking foolishly will be trodden down. The one walking in integrity will walk in security, but the one making his ways crooked will be found out. The one who slyly winks his eye causes grief, and the one who speaks foolishly will be trodden down. The mouth of the righteous one is a source of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Hatred is what stirs up contentions, but love covers over all transgressions. Wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning person, but the rod is for the back of one lacking good sense. Those who are wise treasure up knowledge, but the mouth of the fool invites ruin. The wealth of a rich man is his fortified city. The ruin of the poor is their poverty. The activity of the righteous one leads to life, but the produce of the wicked one leads to sin. The one who heeds discipline is a path to life, but the one who ignores reproof leads others astray. The one who conceals his hatred speaks lies, and the one spreading malicious reports is stupid. When words are many, transgression cannot be avoided, but whoever controls his lips acts discreetly. The tongue of the righteous one is like the finest silver, but the heart of the wicked one is worth little. The lips of the righteous one nourish many, but the foolish die for lack of sense. It is the blessing of Jehovah that makes one rich, and he adds no pain with it. Engaging in shameful conduct is like a game to the stupid one, but wisdom is for the man of discernment. What the wicked one fears will come upon him, but the desire of the righteous will be granted. When the storm passes by, the wicked one will be no more, but the righteous one is a foundation forever. Like vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so the lazy person is to the one who sends him. The fear of Jehovah prolongs life, but the years of the wicked will be cut short. The expectation of the righteous brings joy, but the hope of the wicked will perish. The way of Jehovah is a stronghold for the blameless one, but it means ruin for evildoers. The righteous one will never be made to fall, but the wicked will no longer inhabit the earth. The mouth of the righteous one produces wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut off. The lips of the righteous one know what is pleasing, but the mouth of the wicked is perverse. Chapter 11. Dishonest scales are detestable to Jehovah, but an accurate weight brings pleasure to him. When presumptuousness comes, dishonor will follow, but wisdom is with the modest ones. The integrity of the upright is what guides them, but the deviousness of the treacherous will destroy them. Wealth will be of no benefit on the day of fury, but righteousness is what will rescue from death. The righteousness of the blameless one makes his path straight, but the wicked one will fall because of his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright will rescue them, but the treacherous will be caught by their own desires. When a wicked man dies, his hope perishes, and expectations based on his power also perish. The righteous one is rescued from distress, and the wicked one takes his place. By his mouth the apostate brings his neighbor to ruin, but by knowledge the righteous are rescued. The goodness of the righteous makes a city rejoice, and when the wicked perish, there is a joyful cry. Because of the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted, but the mouth of the wicked tears it down. Whoever is lacking good sense shows contempt for his neighbor, but the man of true discernment remains silent. A slanderer goes about revealing confidential talk, but the trustworthy person keeps a confidence. When there is no skillful direction, the people fall, but there is success through many advisers. Whoever guarantees a loan for a stranger is sure to fare badly, but whoever avoids shaking hands in a pledge will be secure. A gracious woman acquires glory, but ruthless men seize riches. A kind man benefits himself, but the cruel person brings trouble on himself. The wicked one earns deceptive wages, but the one who sows righteousness receives a true reward. The one standing firmly for righteousness is in line for life, but the one chasing after evil is in line for death. Those crooked at heart are detestable to Jehovah, but those whose way is blameless bring pleasure to him. Be assured of this, an evil person will not go unpunished, but the children of the righteous will escape. Like a gold ring in the snout of a pig is a beautiful woman who rejects good sense. The desire of the righteous leads to good, but what the wicked hope for leads to fury. One gives generously and ends up with more. Another withholds what should be given, but he comes to poverty. The generous person will prosper, and whoever refreshes others will himself be refreshed. The people will curse the one who withholds grain, but they will bless the one who sells it. The one who diligently seeks to do good seeks favor, but the one searching for bad, that is what will surely come upon him. The one trusting in his riches will fall, but the righteous will flourish like the foliage. Anyone who brings trouble on his household will inherit the wind, and the fool will be a servant to the wise-hearted one. The fruitage of the righteous one is a tree of life, and the one who wins souls is wise. If indeed the righteous one on earth is rewarded, how much more the wicked one and the sinner. Chapter 12. The one who loves discipline loves knowledge, but the one who hates reproof is unreasoning. The good person obtains Jehovah's approval, but he condemns the man of wicked schemes. No man is made secure by wickedness, but the righteous will never be uprooted. A capable wife is a crown to her husband, but the wife who acts shamefully is like rottenness in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are just, but the guidance of the wicked is deceptive. The words of the wicked are a deadly ambush, but the mouth of the upright saves them. When the wicked are overthrown, they are no more, but the house of the righteous will keep standing. A man is praised for the discretion of his mouth, but one with a twisted heart will be treated with contempt. Better to be lightly esteemed and have a servant than to glorify oneself and have no food. The righteous one takes care of his domestic animals, but even the mercy of the wicked is cruel. The one who cultivates his land will be satisfied with food, but the one pursuing worthless things is lacking good sense. The wicked man envies what other evil men have caught, but the root of the righteous bears fruit. The evil man is ensnared by his own sinful speech, but the righteous one escapes from distress. From the fruitage of his speech a man is satisfied with good, and the work of his hands will reward him. The way of the fool is right in his own eyes, but the wise one accepts advice. A fool immediately shows his annoyance, but the shrewd man overlooks an insult. The one who testifies faithfully will tell the truth, but a false witness speaks deceit. Thoughtless speech is like the stabs of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is a healing. Truthful lips will endure forever, but a lying tongue will last for only a moment. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot mischief, but those who promote peace have joy. No harm will befall the righteous one, but the wicked will have their fill of calamity. Lying lips are detestable to Jehovah, but those acting faithfully bring pleasure to him. A shrewd man conceals what he knows, but the heart of the fool blurts out his foolishness. The hand of the diligent ones will rule, but idle hands will be put to forced labor. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs it down, but a good word cheers it up. The righteous one searches out his pastures, but the course of the wicked leads them astray. The lazy do not chase after the prey, but diligence is a man's precious treasure. The path of righteousness leads to life. Along its pathway there is no death. Chapter 13. A wise son accepts his father's discipline, but the scoffer does not listen to a rebuke. From the fruitage of his speech a man will eat what is good, but the very desire of the treacherous is for violence. The one guarding his mouth protects his life, but the one opening his lips wide will come to ruin. The lazy person has his cravings, yet he has nothing, but the diligent one will be fully satisfied. The righteous one hates lies, but the actions of the wicked bring shame and disgrace. Righteousness protects the one whose way is innocent, but wickedness brings down the sinner. There is one who pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. There is another who pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth. Riches are the ransom for a man's life, but the poor are not even threatened. The light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked will be extinguished. Presumptuousness leads only to strife, but wisdom belongs to those who seek advice. Wealth quickly gained will dwindle, but the wealth of the one who gathers it little by little will increase. Expectation postponed makes the heart sick, but a desire realized is a tree of life. Whoever despises instruction will pay the penalty, but the one who respects the commandment will be rewarded. The teaching of the wise one is a source of life, to turn one away from the snares of death. Keen insight wins favor, but the way of the treacherous is harsh. The shrewd person acts with knowledge, but the fool exposes his own foolishness. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a faithful envoy brings healing. Whoever neglects discipline comes to poverty and disgrace, but the one accepting correction will be glorified. Desire, when realized, is sweet to a person, but the stupid hate to turn away from bad. The one walking with the wise will become wise, but the one who has dealings with the stupid will fare badly. Calamity pursues sinners, but prosperity rewards the righteous. The good person leaves an inheritance to his grandchildren, but the sinner's wealth will be stored up for the righteous one. The plowed field of the poor yields much food, but it may be swept away by injustice. Whoever holds back his rod hates his son, but the one who loves him disciplines him diligently. The righteous one eats and satisfies his appetite, but the stomach of the wicked is empty. Chapter 14. The truly wise woman builds up her house, but the foolish one tears it down with her own hands. The one walking in his uprightness fears Jehovah, but the one whose ways are devious despises him. The rod of haughtiness is in the mouth of the fool, but the lips of the wise will protect them. Where there are no cattle, the manger is clean, but the power of a bull yields an abundant harvest. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness lies with every breath. The scoffer seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the person with understanding. Stay away from the foolish man, for you will not find knowledge on his lips. By wisdom, the shrewd man understands the way he is going, but the stupid are deceived by their foolishness. Fools make fun of guilt, but among the upright there is a willingness to reconcile. The heart knows its own bitterness, and no outsider can share in its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There is a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. Even in laughter, the heart may feel pain, and rejoicing may end in grief. The one wayward at heart will reap the results of his ways, but the good man reaps the reward of his dealings. The naive person believes every word, but the shrewd one ponders each step. The wise one is cautious and turns away from evil, but the stupid one is reckless and overconfident. The one who is quick to anger acts foolishly, but the man who thinks things out is hated. The naive will inherit foolishness, but the shrewd are crowned with knowledge. Bad people will have to bow down before the good, and the wicked will bow at the gates of the righteous. The poor man is hated even by his neighbors, but many are the friends of the rich person. The one who despises his neighbor sins, but whoever shows compassion to the lowly is happy. Will not those who plot mischief go astray? But those intent on doing good will receive loyal love and faithfulness. There is benefit in every kind of hard work, but mere talk leads to want. The crown of the wise is their wealth, but the foolishness of the stupid is only foolishness. A true witness saves lives, but a deceitful one lies with every breath. There is strong confidence in the fear of Jehovah, and it will be a refuge for his children. The fear of Jehovah is a fountain of life to turn one away from the snares of death. A multitude of people are a king's majesty, but a ruler without subjects is ruined. The one who is slow to anger has great discernment, but the impatient one displays his foolishness. A calm heart gives life to the body, but jealousy is rottenness to the bones. The one who defrauds the lowly one insults his maker, but whoever shows compassion to the poor glorifies him. The wicked one will be brought down by his own evil, but the righteous one will find refuge in his integrity. Wisdom rests quietly in the heart of an understanding person, but among the stupid it must make itself known. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is disgraceful to a people. The king finds pleasure in a servant who acts with insight, but his fury is against the one who acts shamefully. Chapter 15. A mild answer turns away rage, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise makes good use of knowledge, but the mouth of the stupid blurts out foolishness. The eyes of Jehovah are everywhere, watching both the bad and the good. A calm tongue is a tree of life, but twisted speech causes despair. A fool disrespects his father's discipline, but a shrewd person accepts correction. In the house of the righteous one there is abundant treasure, but the produce of the wicked one brings him trouble. The lips of the wise spread knowledge, but not so the heart of the stupid one. The sacrifice of the wicked is detestable to Jehovah, but the prayer of the upright is a pleasure to him. Jehovah detests the way of the wicked one, but he loves the one who pursues righteousness. Discipline seems bad to one forsaking the way, but whoever hates reproof will die. The grave and the place of destruction are in full view of Jehovah. How much more so the hearts of men? The scoffer does not love the one correcting him. He will not consult the wise. A joyful heart makes for a cheerful countenance, but heartache crushes the spirit. The understanding heart seeks knowledge, but the mouth of the stupid feeds on foolishness. All the days of the afflicted one are bad, but the one with a cheerful heart has a continual feast. Better is a little in the fear of Jehovah than great wealth along with anxiety. Better is a dish of vegetables where there is love than a fattened bull where there is hatred. A hot-tempered man stirs up strife, but one who is slow to anger calms a quarrel. The way of the lazy one is like a hedge of thorns, but the path of the upright is like a level highway. A wise son makes his father rejoice, but a stupid man despises his mother. Foolishness is a joy to one lacking good sense, but the man of discernment walks straight ahead. Plans fail when there is no consultation, but there is accomplishment through many advisers. A man rejoices in giving the right answer, and a word spoken at the right time, how good it is. The path of life leads upward to one with insight, to turn him away from the grave below. Jehovah will tear down the house of the haughty, but he will preserve the boundary of the widow. Jehovah detests the schemes of the wicked one, but pleasant sayings are pure to him. The one making dishonest profit brings trouble on his own household, but the one hating bribes will keep living. The heart of the righteous one meditates before answering, but the mouth of the wicked blurts out bad things. Jehovah is far away from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Bright eyes make the heart rejoice. A good report invigorates the bones. The one who listens to life-giving reproof is at home among the wise. Anyone refusing discipline despises his life, but whoever listens to reproof acquires understanding. The fear of Jehovah is a training in wisdom, and before glory there is humility.